For those who cannot visit the Chamundeswari temple in Mysore or the Mukambika temple in Kollur, there is respite. We have the ancient temple of Bande Mankalama located on the BEML road near the new Tipasandra post office, Bangalore East. The temple has an old worldly charm to it. The goddess is decorated in saris of different colors on different days. The way the goddess is decorated during the Navratri festival is to be seen to be believed. During Navaratri, prasad is distributed every day. In the temple precincts, different kinds of dolls are arranged as part of the Golu celebration. There are 3 priests in the temple who do look bored at times, but they unfailingly prepare the prasad even on normal days. There is an accommodation facility for them behind the temple, along with a large kitchen. The temple is lively and has excellent vibrations only because it is less glamorous and less posh than other temples in the vicinity. In fact, if you enter the temple, you will feel as though you are entering the temple in a village and not in a city like Bangalore, which is the Silicon Valley of India. The temple retains a strong South Indian flavor, and this is where it is a major source of attraction. On Tuesdays and Fridays, between 4:30 and 5:30 p.m., ladies congregate at the temple to read the Lalita Sahasranama. As soon as one enters the temple, one notices the Sanctum Sanctorum that is located bang opposite the entrance. Though 2 separate queue arrangements have been made, presumably for male and female devotees, the rule is not strictly enforced. Credit has to be given to the priests for decking up the goddess like a new bride every day. Some devotees who have had their wishes fulfilled have gifted a few mementos to the goddess like silver sword, a gold nose ring, or a sari. As you walk around the Bande Mankalama temple, there is a Navagraha too. Those who wish to get rid of their negative emotions visit the temple, pray to Bande Mankalama, and offer a lemon. The priests hand over the lemon back to you after the puja. You are expected to make a juice out of the lemon and consume it. Some devotees also place the lemon in their puja room. The belief is that as the lemon dries, your problems also dry up. So friends, if you happen to visit Bangalore, do not forget a visit to this ancient temple. A temple that is simple and yet charming because of its simplicity. A goddess who looks fierce but is a child at heart. A sincere prayer to Bande Mankalama is always heard by the mother. Notable is the fact that it is also one of those temples whose precincts are open to devotees at an early hour in the morning. I do not mind repeating it here that in the end what matters is faith. The Bande Mankalama temple appeals only because of the old worldly charm it possesses. The radiance and glow on Bande Mankalama's face is incredible. So how do you notice this glow on the mother's face? All that you need to do is to pray to her with utmost devotion and have a strong belief in her healing powers. This is the Ashad month and devotees are thronging the temple. There is a huge surge of crowds on Tuesdays and Fridays. The chief priest of the temple, Srivatsa, says, "No one has ever returned empty-handed from this temple. There are people who come from states and fulfill their vow after the mother has showered her blessings on them." This is the only temple in the area that offers prasads to devotees every single day. A casual visit on a Friday morning in the Ashad month amazed us as many women were lighting lamps on lemons. What is the significance of these lemons? In southern part of India, a lemon is considered as the best antidote for ills that seem to be plaguing. Some women have gotten up early in the morning in the freezing Bangalore cold to finish the household chores so that they can devote time for making lemon malas or strings. A lemon offered to goddess Mahakali ensures that all the evils plaguing our lives are absorbed and rendered ineffective by goddess. A rational mind may find it hard to accept it. The chief priest says, devotees offer 2 lemons to goddess. One is kept with mother and the other is returned back to the devotee. The devotees can have the juice. Sometimes we advise the devotees to keep the lemon in their temple at home. As the lemon dries up, your problems also dry up. Mrs. Rajani Rangappa, who lives close to the Bande Manakalama temple, says, "After marriage, I was elated to know that we live so close to the temple. Our Kuldevata, family god, is located far off in a tiny hamlet, and the priest there is not available at all times in the temple as he also has to run a catering business. Then we consulted an elderly relative of mine who said that if it is not possible to worship the goddess at a far-off place, then it is better to make our offerings at the goddess in the local temple. God is the same everywhere, isn't it? She adds, Mother has never disappointed me. I talk to her every day. I sometimes get upset with her just like I would get upset with my own mother. But I love my mother. She says that a lemon is offered to goddess Mahakali so that all the negative elements are absorbed in it. What Mrs. Rangappa says is true about most South Indian families tryst with their family deities. As demographics changed and people moved to cities from their villages, they started losing touch with their roots. In some temples in South India, no priests are available full-time. One can't really blame the younger generation of priests as they too have EMIs to pay. But the only unfortunate part is that in their quest to become chief priest Srivatsan beams, I derive immense satisfaction as I perform abhishekams and decorate mother every day. An arkana here costs a mere hours. 5. We only want more and more people to visit this temple and become the beneficiary of mother's grace. As we circumambulate the temple and the Navagrahas, we too experience a catharsis. As we leave the temple and bid goodbye to mother, we feel sad. But we promise mother that we will come to visit her as often. Mother seems to be smiling at us as though she is saying, I will wait for you, my son. Oh Mother Mankalama, please protect us. Please forgive all our sins that we commit knowingly and unknowingly, and accept our devotion with all our shortcomings. Will you, Mother?